What is going on? Did you expect a LUCIUSCAST weekend edition to happen? Because it's happening, it's going down. How are you all doing? How is your day going? How's your week? Have you been on a permanent weekend? Do you even know that today is Saturday? Was it a blur to you? Well, I'm here to tell you, yes, it is Saturday, May 16th, and Lucius is coming at you again. We spent too much time apart. That was my fault. I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry. I will try to make it up to you. We are still working on Battle Brick Road and the whole CG tour. I'm trying to lay out my options here. I'm in a bit of a pickle with myself. Every time I pick up these things, it's more and more time devoted to it, and I feel like my core energy, my cause, my devotion is more and more going towards the Dick Rider thing. And if I can get a huge head start on that, I feel like that would alleviate potential suffering down the road, and also just make it like a knocking it out of the ballpark campaign. What you're hearing in the back is Jimmy Eat World. This is from the Futures album. Song is called Pain. One of my more favorite albums. I'm just feeling like the music in the background isn't such a hurt factor. I actually like it. How did you guys dig my stupid little coronavirus video? I don't really give a shit about this whole like making 10-minute long videos, like following this whole professional style YouTube thing. It's the kind of shit that actually really annoys me, because you feel like it is curated, forced, or just restrained in a way, to fit this mold that everyone is trying to fine-tune their shit to actually get out there. And to me, it's like the thing that kills real, like, actual ability to connect and make entertaining content. So I just wing it, and I felt like 2 minutes of that was the perfect amount of time. Could you imagine me 10 minutes talking like that, going on with the pregnant pauses, like I guess forced nihilism aspect of it all? I don't think it would do well on 10 minutes of that. It might have even gone on too long for you all at 2 minutes. That's why I said, did any of you tap out? I think that was in the title, and I made it as a challenge in a tweet, and Cecil retweeted that, of all things. I never know what to expect anymore. Like, what catches the eyes of some people? I didn't try distributing it that way, seeking like that retweet. It's funny how social media works. And speaking of that, let's have a little bit of a moment of silence, because I went from 374 followers to 373 followers on Twitter. We lost one along the way. So if you wouldn't mind, please taking a moment of silence with me here while you hear my air conditioner in my car plus Jimmy Eat World go on. All right, that's good enough. And I have big hopes for the Dick Rider project. I'm hoping that when it comes down to it, when I'm actually working with Cecil, and I'm not sure where it's going to go, because I feel like it is his character. I don't want to take over, like force it. At the same time, I'd like to have his contribution to it. I really would like him to be able to have really a whole line of stuff. I would say, in my estimation, if I were running a campaign, a regular seasonal thing. So essentially, every quarter you have a book that you're putting out on some level. I think that's the right pace for the crowd campaign. crowdfunding campaign stuff to go at. More than that, you start, I think, getting too saturated for the price point that everything runs at. But if you're just saying, hey, every 3 months, expect a new project, and maybe it floats your fancy, maybe not. You'll know what to expect from the team you get. And, you know, right now he just has Donald DeLay ink spots on Cash Grab, and Scotty Richards is doing the backup book, which he said is more of his pet project. But I'm hoping that there's a work synergy with me and him, that we can do Dick Ryder and potentially other ones too, because I've come up with all sorts of stuff. And ultimately what I think it could lead to, because I feel like there's a strength in the variation and diversity, believe it or not, diversity of the Cecil character, and what he is able to sort of chameleon shapeshift into. And ultimately, I feel like we could have like a crisis of infinite Cecils. And he's done like this weird shit where like when it was the Tico side videos, where like he was just commenting on the top of himself over and over again. Like there's a history that we can build upon too. And I plan on working in like his moments in on that. And this is a guy I want to keep around. I like Cecil's content. He's a guy who has his options in front of him. He doesn't need to do this. This is, I feel like, a passion thing for him. It's kind of funny that no one else knows like about this whole thing that he's doing. And hopefully if we get enough projects with him on it and there's enough of a revenue stream, it's his full-time gig. And honestly, he's putting in the time right now. It seems that way. I just would like it to carry on for some time. So let's see. For me, I'm working on the, if you guys haven't seen it already, I'll put it in here. Dick Ryder and Angel, like in a makeout session. I wouldn't say I have any great story arc or anything behind that necessarily, but it gets the mind thinking. Where can I go with this? What can be the backstory? How could it lead forward? Dude, I feel like I'm a lion in a cage at a zoo, man. Like my mind is pacing back and forth on all these ideas. And you know, once I get to actually trying to complete the project, work on the project, you know, we can start to filter out some of the weaker elements and make like one of the strongest books out there. And I definitely plan on, when it comes to the book itself, putting forth my best efforts. And you know, right now I'm in the gym. I'm working out, man. I'm training up. And once it comes time for campaign mode, once we're out there, hopefully, you know, all the weaknesses have been filtered out and we're just pure fucking iron, man. Iron Lucius going down for you guys. And you know, I plan on healing some wounds that might be out there, getting support from you guys, expanding, and making one of the best projects that we can do. That's the goal. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on that, Battle Brick Road, and the sample pages, which are still looming. I know I feel like this is like one of the longest like slow burns I've ever done. But it's for me, I feel like it's monumental. I want it to be up to the best of my abilities. I've even gone back and looked at some of that stuff, and I'm like, ooh, I would tighten this up. I'd make it a little bit sharper. I'd make it a little bit cleaner. That's something to do, is like look at my past work and judge it against my current abilities, and thinking on maybe where I'll be at in like 6 months time. And you know, there's a lot of things in my head going on at once. It's a curse in a way. So I'm gonna try to figure out where to devote my time towards. I was on Atomic Deuce last night, Rotten Glory, Ink Spots, Josh Metz, who's Legends End, Spartan Scotsman, and we had Hans and Franz. Dude, it was one of the better episodes out there. Or Chick, it was one of the better episodes out there. I think it's well worth watching. 3 hours of your time. Save yourself from whatever schlock crap Disney or Netflix is putting out, and watch that instead. That would be my suggestion. So I'm gonna have to figure out sort of like where I'm going with all this stuff, and I feel like as I pontificate on all of this, right, that probably the best thing to do would be to be focusing on this, my channel, and Dick Rider. I feel like that's a sure thing. And as I like mingle and mix around the CG verse, start dropping in Lucius art for people that I cross paths with, just when the time comes, when the campaigning starts, when the project goes live, have those people, in the background, on the sidelines, or on your flank, driving for you. That's what I would like to have happen. And ultimately, I want to be a body of positivity, and I have ideas already in mind on stuff I could do as far as like series beyond just the ambiguous and oscillating LUCIUSCAST, which could be anything. It's just stream of thought, stream of consciousness, podcasting, recording myself talking, and with mixed results, admittedly with mixed results, with mixed production value. I'm just looking at trying to finally like fine tune and hone down on what I really like. Aim and fire, man. Aim and fire. So at any rate, I hope you guys are doing well. Keep checking in on me. I'll keep checking in on you. You're a silent bunch, and listen, I get it. When I'm watching stuff, I rarely ever drop a thumbs up, a comment. It's kind of like I have to pose a question to you. I have to make the challenge to you guys and gals watching to leave something for me. And there's some guy, man, who his whole thing is liked it and do you want to be friends or something. He leaves these comments like every other video, and frankly, you kind of coming off as too much. You're not giving me anything, and you're trying to build something. Like, come on, it's sleazy. I know you do it to everybody. I've seen you. I checked you out, man. I don't like it. At any rate, guys, I hope you all are doing well. I hope these restrictions get lifted for you. I'm sick and tired of this facade we're trying to sell ourselves on of keeping each other safe, and ultimately, I think, accomplishing not real safety at all. But really, I mean, Jesus. The real kicker are super dirty people, and people who are sick who should just stay at home and, keep their snot and cough droplets there. That's all that has to happen. And I feel like, a lot of this shit would be cut out. But we're all gonna encounter it eventually. If it's true, if this thing spreads like they say it's spreading, it's with us. It's with us. And, frankly, I just like to have my life as I know it relatively the same. I have to wear the stupid mask and gloves for like 7 hours at a time at my job. And by the time I'm out, I'm sick of it. I'm done with it. I'm tired of breathing the stifling air that's partially the air I breathed out from the moment before. My face feeling itchy and like sweaty. I'm just over it. So I'm ready for the summer to happen. Favorite time of the year. Hope it goes well for you guys too. Take care. I'll check in on you another time as well. Bye-bye.